弟弟高兴地跑过来了。弟弟高兴地跑过来了。
弟弟高兴地跑过来了。So I think that it's saying like the boy, or not the boy, but the little Didi, that's like little brother. Like the little brother was doing something happily, I guess, like was skipping happily, or yeah, I think like the boy skipped happily, or he's on his way. Because I'm trying to think of what is lai, how does that fit into this translation? 弟弟高兴地跑过来了。Yeah, like I'm gonna say like the little boy, my little brother or little brothers was skipping happily.
弟弟高兴地跑过来了。
跑过来了，跑过来了。So 跑过, so 跑, yeah, I know that means to run. I've heard of 跑步. I thought that together that meant to run. 跑过。
春天来了，草都绿了。
Okay, I understood this one. 春天来了，草多绿了。That's it's now it is spring, or it is springtime, or springtime has arrived. All of the grass is green. Yeah, the grass is green.
春天来了，草都绿了。阿姨正在打扫房子。
阿姨正在打扫房子。So the aunt or auntie or whatever you say, the auntie is cleaning right now. She's cleaning what is 法子? This looks like a table, so I would say 桌子. I don't know what 法子 is, but she's cleaning whatever this is, I guess like the counter.
阿姨正在打扫房子。
I don't know why I heard 法子, so 房子. 房子 is house.
你看，那边有一艘小船。你看，那边有一艘小船。
It's like, look, on that side there is a small boat.
你看，那边有一艘小船。电梯坏了，我们走楼梯吧。
Okay, I know the first part was the elevator is broken. 电梯坏了. I didn't hear the second part.
电梯坏了，我们走楼梯吧。
Elevator is broken, let's take the stairs.
电梯坏了，我们走楼梯吧。
So Wan Ming rarely went out on the weekends before. He usually is very busy with work. On Monday until Friday, every day in the morning he gets up every morning from Monday to Friday he gets up every morning at 7 a.m. In the evening, he returns home at 6 p.m. After getting off of work, he often feels very tired. So he likes to watch TV at home or play on his phone. So I'm right here. 3 months ago, Wang Ming started to change his life, or make changes in his life. He thoughts, he feel 他觉得 every day maybe like he thinks every day sitting in the office and at work, he thinks that sitting around at the office every day at work is not good for his health. I think that's what he's trying to say. It's not good to sit every day in his office. It's not good for his health. So he decided to exercise more on the weekend. That's what this part here says. Now, every Saturday morning, he will go to a nearby park to run. Get to run. Sometimes he also plays basketball with a friend. On Sunday afternoons, Wan Ming's colleague or his co-worker and girlfriend. He goes out with his co-worker and his girlfriend. They sometimes go to eat at a restaurant. Sometimes they go watch a movie. Wan Ming's girlfriend is very happy. Really likes to drink coffee. So they also often go to the coffee shop to talk. Even though going out on the weekends spends a little bit of his money, Wan Ming thinks that this way makes him feel happier. Like he feels happier doing this. Also, he can spend more time together with his girlfriend and his friend. Wan Ming now thinks that his life is healthier. It's healthier than before. He hopes that 他希望以后可以 he hopes that he can maintain or continue this habit. He hopes that he can continue to keep this habit, is what that last sentence means. First question, why does Wan Ming rarely go out on the weekends? Because he doesn't have any friends. That's not right. Because he is very busy at work. Also, he is very tired. I would say it's B. When does Wan Ming start to make a change in his life? 3 months ago. 3个月前. Wan Ming. So the thing with Chinese is I have to read the entire sentence to understand how it translates to English because the sentence structure is different. Wan Ming 有时候 so what 和谁一起 Who does Wan Ming usually play basketball with? A friend? Yeah. Just with a regular friend. Wan Ming always Wan Ming now let's see. How does Wan Ming feel about his life now, essentially? That is healthier than before, I would say. This last one says the answer is in Chinese. Why do you feel that Wan Ming would like to change his life and why? 我觉得Wan Ming 想变自己的生活 因为他不喜欢在家里待。Stay. He doesn't. I'm trying to say I think that he would like to change his life because he doesn't like to stay at home. 他想和他朋友和女朋友花多时间。It says, great job, you got 7 out of 7 multiple choice questions correct. They're correcting here. Yeah, I don't know what this character is. I know I've seen this before, I just can't remember what this is. I think I used the wrong ta. Yeah, I used the wrong ta. Okay. Your main issue isn't understanding Chinese. Your comprehension was excellent. You're mainly working on verb, noun combinations, collocations. Here's the translation, and this is pretty much what I said. He's trying to change his lifestyle. Felt that sitting in the office and working every day wasn't good for his health. Likes to play basketball. He's also go with a friend. So yeah, like I feel like I got pretty much this translation. See, although going out on weekends costs some money. Yeah, costs some money. I mean, feels that it makes him happier and also allows him to spend more time. It's cool. Alright. I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while, which is make some flashcards. I got about 15 words that I'm going to put into the flashcards. Always starts off with me asking Chatgpt for some sentences. Alright, so I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while, which is to make some flashcards. I've got about 15 words that I want to put into my Anki deck. So it just starts off with putting the characters on the front of the card. So I usually put the characters there. On the other side of the card, I like to put the pinyin first. Or no, I usually put like the translation and then the pinyin like that. And then back on the front of the card, I put some sentences in Chinese. So I got some sentences. I asked Chatgpt to give me 5 A2 to B1 level sentences for each of the words that I'm going to be making cards of. So this first sentence, I'm just going to go in there like that. Did you receive my message? 你收到我的短信了吗? I think it's 短信. And there's like a couple ways to say message. I think it's 短信. We'll throw that one in there. And then we'll also, I just received a message. I just received a photo from my mom. 我刚刚收到妈妈发来的照片. So we'll put that one in there too. And I'm also going to listen to the audio of these sentences in a second. I'm going to write the translations of each one. I received a letter from a friend yesterday. Did you receive my message? I just received a photo from my mom. Copy these into my text-to-speech software here, Natural Reader, and then open Audacity to record the audio from my computer. And I'm going to record those sentences being spoken.
收到。我昨天收到了一封朋友的信。你收到我的消息了吗？我刚刚收到妈妈发来的照片。
So those are recorded. Clean up the track a little bit. Take out these breaks. Export it. We're just going to call it 收到. Back to the Anki card. and I'm going to put the audio on the front of the card. So we'll find the audio for 收到. 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 Okay.
收到，我昨天收到了一封朋友的信。你收到我的消息了吗？我刚刚收到妈妈发来的照片。
And that makes it so that when the card first pops up, it plays the audio of the word and the sentences. And the last thing that I'm going to do is add a picture of someone receiving something. Alright, we got a picture of receiving, and then this card is ready. So we have 收到，我昨天收到了一封朋友的信。你收到我的消息了吗？我刚刚收到妈妈发来的照片。So I'm going to be doing that about 14 more times. It's probably going to be 30 minutes. But yeah, these are words that I forget pretty frequently, and just haven't really made an effort to remember. So I'm making cards of them.
收银员，我把钱给了收银员。收银员告诉我一共要多少钱。我发现收银员少找了我5块钱。
起飞，飞机马上就要起飞了。我们的飞机8点起飞。飞机起飞以后，我睡了一会儿。Alright, we are at the end of week 24. I studied 2 hours today, this week. Really, today was the only day that I studied. I've been pretty busy this week with my new job. I'm at a new school, so I've just been really busy, and honestly, Chinese was not something that I was really thinking about this week. But yeah, you guys saw I did some listening comprehension, reading comprehension, and then I also made flashcards today. Speaking total is going to be the same. I didn't do any speaking this week. My passive listening skill total is at 58 hours, and I have over 68 hours of active listening. I'm almost at 13 and a half hours of reading, 7 hours of writing, almost 15 hours of learning Chinese through English. An English speaker or note-taking is also included in that total, so 15 hours worth of that. 14 hours of creating or reviewing flashcards, and a little over 13 hours of grammar study and translation practice. I'm at 266 hours in this challenge so far. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and I will see you all in week 25. 再见。